perspectives. To end today, though, I am very happy to bring back a typical and a classic attendee of Justice Southbury, who I'm very excited to have here speaking today in honor of Black History Month. Please welcome Ollie Riley to discuss The Dream is Still Under Construction, Progress, Setbacks, and how reforms continue the work of past leaders.
Good afternoon, everybody. As Jeremy just referenced, I prepared a speech for you guys today. So let's get it started. The dream did not die. It did not retire. It did not fade away. The dream is still under construction. And if you ever driven past a construction site, you would know something about it. Construction is loud. It's messy. It slows traffic down. It makes people uncomfortable. But it also means something is being built. And that's where we are right now. During Black History Month, we often speak in past tense. We talk about marches. We talk about jail cells. We talk about bridges crossed and laws signed. But history is not a museum. History is a mirror. And I look into that mirror today, and I don't just see the past. I see us. I see activists. I see organizers. I see people who refuse to accept that good enough is justice. Let me make this a personal moment. There was a time when I was sitting inside a courthouse, not as a spectator, but as a father. A father trying to navigate a system that felt cold, procedural, indifference. Paperwork stacked high, deadlines, technical language, process that didn't feel built with families in mind. And I remember thinking, this is what we're talking about. Justice isn't just a speech. It's not just a slogan. It's not abstract. It's personal. It's the difference between feeling heard and feeling invisible. And in that moment, I realized something. The dream that Dr. King spoke about wasn't just about access to buildings. It was about dignity inside of them. And it was about systems that recognize humanity, not just paperwork. And we're not there yet, which means we are still building. The generation before us fought for entry. We are fighting for accountability. They demanded seats at the table. We are redesigning the table itself. Because access without equity is not justice. Representation without fairness is not justice. Procedure without humanity is not justice. And if we are honest, that is why activism still matters. Some people say we are too loud. Some say we move too fast. Some say we haven't come far enough. But progress has never come comfortable. It always comes from courage. And courage does not mean you are not tired. It means you refuse to stop building. Yeah. The dream is still under construction because injustice is still under exposure. Every time someone demands transparency, construction. Every time someone challenges bias, construction. Every time someone refuses to let a system ignore a community, construction. That's what you are. That's what we are. Brick by brick, policy by policy, voice by voice. But let me say this clearly. Activism without hope becomes exhaustion. And we cannot afford to be exhausted without being hopeful. Not naive hope, disciplined hope. Hope that understands the struggle and builds anyway. Hope that understands change is slow and organized anyway. Hope that understands resistance is real and persists anyway. Because we are not just fighting against injustice. We are fighting for something. We are fighting for children who deserve systems that see them clearly. We are fighting for families who deserve fairness. We are fighting for communities who deserve dignity. And dignity should never be conditional. We are standing on land built by giants. They laid the foundation in blood and sacrifice and courage. And we are raising that structure. In the next generation, they will finish what we start.
Yeah.
This is how movements starts. This is how progress works. This is how history works. So today, during Black History Month, I am not here to say the dream has been unfulfilled. I am here to say that the dream is alive. It is demanding participation. It has each of us here. And I ask each of us here, will you watch the construction? Will you complain about the noise? Or will you pick up a tool? Because building requires unity. Building requires pressure. Building requires belief. And belief built every moment we celebrate today. Let me close with this. One day the next generation will look back at this moment. They will not just ask what we protest. They will ask what we built. Did we build systems that saw people? Did we build accountability where there was silence? Did we build dignity in the design? Let that answer be yes. Let that answer be that when the dream was unfinished, we didn't walk away. We didn't discourage. We didn't settle. We built. Because the dream is still under construction. And we, us, Justice Southbury, Newtown, we are the builders. Thank you.
Yeah.